Hello, everybody. Catchy1380 with Catchy Gaming with episode 80 of the Epic Store weekly free game that started on the 21st of September and will end on the 28th. So this week they have two games again. Nothing unusual there. But the first one I'm going to cover is Out of Line. So it is a platform puzzle indie game. It says shooter as well. I didn't play long enough to get that far. You do have this weird sort of light yellow lance that you can throw. Maybe that's what they're talking about. It is published by Nerd Monkeys, made in the Unity engine, which, get it now before it's gone because of the whole Unity thing. And was originally released on June 23rd, 2021. So one of the first things I noticed was the music. For obvious reasons, because they start playing the music before you even see anything. And I found it to be actually kind of on the good side, pleasant to listen to, and it let me get into the game. And then there's the visuals when you start playing. And I was honestly relieved that it wasn't another pixel art game. I don't know if it's just somewhat easier to do pixel art. I could be completely, totally wrong on that front because I tried drawing recently after years of not having drawn, and I am absolutely terrible, so don't yell at me for saying pixel art's easier. It's just refreshing to see a side-scrolling game that didn't use pixel art, or I should say a 2D game that didn't use pixel art. So, overall, the 30 minutes that I played actually was a good chunk of the game. It lasts about maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, depending how good you are. So it's a really short game, but it was entertaining. The puzzles weren't too challenging. The music was pretty good, and the visuals were appealing, to say the least. So I would give this one a try. So the second game they released for the week is The Forest Quartet. Developed by Mads and Friends, released May 27, 2021. It is classified as a puzzle, adventure game, and an indie game. Also made with Unity, so before you screw them over, I would suggest installing it now if you want to try it. So this game is about a jazz band that lost their saxophone player slash singer who died from an illness, and they're putting on one last concert to honor the memory of said person. You play as the singer's spirit going through, I guess, sort of a representation slash storytelling of how other people have handled it, or I should say the members of the bands have handled the situation, and more or less lifting up their spirits so that they can come and perform this one last concert in her memory. I only did the first one, which was the pianist, and I don't know how much harder, or if it even gets that hard for the other two, but it's also another really short game, so you can easily get through it in one sitting if you really, really wanted to. Unfortunately for them, I'm not a big fan of jazz. Although visually it was okay to look at. And since it's based around music, it's kind of hard to describe, considering that some of the actions that you perform as the spirit sort of cause a bit of a musical note to go around. So that kind of messes with the ambience slash music of the game. I didn't really feel all that compelled to try and finish it. Maybe at some point. But if you really want to give it a try, go ahead and do so. It's free until tomorrow, September the 28th at 10 a.m. Central Time. So, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. Have a good one.